TikTok is still scheduled to shut down this Sunday, January 19th. And TikTok has even made a spiteful decision to completely shut down the app's functionality for US users once the ban takes effect. The app will not work even if you already have it installed on your phone. People thought this was going to be a Flappy Bird type of situation where as long as you don't delete the app, you can use it. They decided that is not going to happen. And they also say that if you try to open the TikTok app in the US, users will be redirected to a website that provides details about the ban and why it happened. But not to worry, because MrBeast is on his way to save TikTok for this generation.
I mean, he's wealthy. He's worth about $500 million. He's about $299 billion short. But
right, TikTok is evaluated at, you said, $300 billion.
I saw, what did I see?
And I mean,
here?
once we get to the hundreds of billions, it all just kind of runs together. But MrBeast is wealthy. He's not that wealthy. He can't just buy TikTok. He can probably invest in it with a bunch of other people.
MrBeast posted a TikTok to share that he just left a meeting with, quote, a bunch of billionaires, he said in the video. TikTok, we mean business. We have an offer ready for you.
Do you have the video?
Yeah, I do, but I just want to
see him in a suit.
It says, give me a seat at the table. Let's save this. But it says his net worth is about $500 million. At the time, TikTok is estimated to be worth $300 billion. So let's watch this video. I do believe that MrBeast had some chin and cheek implants. He's got the he looks like he's been looks maxing hard. So
all right,
here we go.
Just got out of a meeting with a bunch of billionaires. TikTok, we mean business. This is my lawyer right here. We have an offer already for.
I don't. Like his godson.
This is my lawyer, dog. I'm never getting out of jail.
We want to buy the platform. America deserves TikTok. Give me a seat at the table. Let me save.
Is that a bald eagle?
Just got out of a meeting with.
All right.
Okay, so look, press X to doubt. I feel like he's doing this for clout. That rhymes.
Yeah, so I don't know. Obviously, I don't know anything about developing an app or whatever. But it isn't like 500 million enough to develop an app.
To develop a competitor, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm thinking is.
But you don't have the 112 verified users that are already on the platform.
That 112.
That was what Tim was saying yesterday, right? 112 million.
Okay, 112 million is different than 112. But yeah, I feel like MrBeast does have he's got a platform. He's got the ability to get the word out. So if he actually did come up with a TikTok competitor and did the same thing that TikTok does, which I think the reason that TikTok is attractive to people is because TikTok tells you how to actually grow on the app and then allows you to. Because I know Instagram doesn't. I know YouTube doesn't. I know Meta properties don't. So if he actually did say, okay, we've got this app, and if you do these things, you will grow on the app. Come on over here. I feel like that's a better investment than trying to come up with people to buy TikTok.
But the brand value is so obviously what you're after there. Yeah. Like, I don't think that a MrBeast TikTok competitor is likely to give him the same benefits, the same revenue.
Not immediately.
He were to invest.
Not immediately. Well, but he's not
with a group of people.
The way that he positioned, or the way that he presented the idea, is that he's going to save TikTok for America. Not that he's looking for to make money. Now, granted, he may be looking to actually he's going to want to turn a profit. But a guy that's worth $500 million, he's probably not motivated by being like, this is a great business investment. He's thinking this is a way for me to make YouTube videos, which I may make a boatload of money off of. And again, I mean, I could be wrong. This is just my gut instinct kind of. I feel like he could take, 50 or 100 million and make a competitor that's really good and actually do the same thing that TikTok does to help people grow.
Yeah. But in this way, of him framing it this way, buying TikTok or investing in TikTok, he's trying to bill himself as a Gen Z Elon Musk, because everyone credits Elon with saving Twitter, even though Twitter wasn't on the brink of shutdown. Creators were getting throttled and censored before Elon bought off the platform. So I understand the brand image that he's going for with this. But I think that before MrBeast has a chance to save TikTok, the American users on TikTok are instead going to flock to Red Note, which is a Chinese-owned competitor to ByteDance's company. This is a rundown on Red Note. The China-owned app known locally as Xiaohongshu became the most downloaded free app in Apple's App Store in the US recently. The name has been linked with the color of the CCP, although Chinese culture in general reveres the color of red as a symbol of good fortune and prosperity.
Well, it's connected to Mao's Red Book.
Well, they didn't say that, but you know, it's kind of implied. Red Note evokes the Chinese tradition of giving and receiving red envelopes containing monetary gifts and well wishes. On Red Note, some users have been welcoming TikTok refugees. TikTok users are jumping ship in the lead up to the ban on January 19th. And I've seen all of these videos of Chinese users on Red Note welcoming the American TikTok refugees with open arms. And it's becoming its own little community already, despite the fact that they don't share the same language or the same culture. I think that American Gen Zers are getting along just fine on the app so far. In fact, I wanted to show this video of a TikToker singing the praises of Red Note and how easy it is to use and how nice everyone is.
Here we go.
Girl, I downloaded that little Red Note app, aka Xiaohongshu. Bitch, I'm getting my motherfucking life. I'm living for Xiaohongshu. I love the little comment section with the little memes. I love that the videos are clear as shit. I love the algorithm. Bitch, I only been on there for what, 15 minutes? It's already giving me what I want to see. Thank you so much. You know me so well. How did you do that so fast? How did you do that?
You should actually ask that question seriously. Like I know that you're making a rhetorical question, but you should actually ask that question in a serious manner.
The CCP created a new app, put it in the App Store, and they had a whole bunch of people that were there waiting to welcome Americans with open arms. You do not say. You do not say.
Here.
And they're amazed that this is not, or they're amazed thinking that this is not some kind of, psyop, right?
My motherfucking life. I'm living for Xiaohongshu.
Okay. All right.
We have a 20 from Cesario JPN. One of my friends got banned from Red Note for posting, "If communism is good, then why did it kill 100 million communists? The CCP censors there must be having hissy fits and panic attacks right now with the TikTok refugees."
No.
Yeah, they're giving them a hard time. It says TikTok refugees have already noted harsh restrictions on Red Note that have resulted in their content being removed or their accounts suspended.
The LGBT stuff gets them booted.
Including for mentioning LGBTQ plus identities and for women wearing a slightly low-cut top. So they have different cultural values.
Maybe.
They might let you say racist stuff on Red Note, but they're not going to let you promote gender ideology.
Yeah.
Because they care about the content that is exposed to their own citizens.
I mean, look, maybe my theory, if people are jumping ship to another Chinese app, right, another one, why wouldn't they jump ship to a MrBeast app? And I mean, he doesn't have to make it like MrBeast Burger app or whatever. You know, it doesn't have to be like branded by him, but you know, if you start a company and get a marketing company to actually market it and have the algorithm that like the dude that was just saying that he was like, I love the algorithm. I mean, maybe it's not such a bad idea.
There are already 3 American-owned TikTok competitors that are listed here. Only one of them I had heard of before. Triller is based in California. I'd heard of Triller. Had you?
No.
Okay. Then Clapper, based in Texas, and Neptune, based in Arizona.
I wonder if Clapper is going to get sued by the Clapper. Dun dun. Turn the lights on in your
Oh,
house.
yeah, I forgot about that. But otherwise, they only have ByteDance, which is Chinese, and Red Note, which is owned by Xingyin Information Technology, based in Shanghai rather than Beijing. So this is seemingly a competitor to TikTok, but it's not because they're all controlled by the CCP anyway. So it's the illusion of choice.
Just like TikTok, this is another piece of it's another bit of espionage from China.
Right.
So.
They say this was launched in 2013. Red Note combines elements of Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest, allowing users to share lifestyle content, product reviews, and short videos. They let users live stream video, and they offer integrated e-commerce TikTok does that as well with TikTok Shop directly in the app. TikTok focuses on short-form videos, but Red Note also includes images, reviews, and community discussions. I think that makes sense for them to just take all the functions of every social media platform and put it in one, so it's easier to control one user base for everything rather than all of these different disparate companies. But they already have over 300 million active users on a monthly basis.
This is an opportunity for something for Mark Zuckerberg to actually inform people how to make Instagram functional for people to grow their audience as opposed to throttling people and stuff. The whole Meta, their whole business plan or the way that they do business is not good to help people, the users. It's all about limiting the users' ability to share stuff unless you pay them directly. If Meta rethought that and said, hey, look at what TikTok's doing. They've already got the user base. Yeah. If they just said, we're revamping, because we looked at, Zuckerberg could make an announcement or make a statement. Look, we looked at what TikTok was doing and we listened to Instagram users. You said you want to have this kind of functionality. You want this kind of ability to grow your blah, blah, blah. We're here to do that. It's not like they don't have the money. Well, it's not like they don't have the user base.
They don't have the willingness.
That's the problem.
And despite everything that Zuckerberg has been gesturing at publicly, he does not, in reality, want to stop throttling creators' content.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
He does not want the ability for them to organically grow their accounts or organically engage in discussion. And this is kind of why I feel it would be better for TikTok to get banned in the US altogether rather than get acquired by a US company. Because as far as I can tell, the US government is just as hostile of a government to its own citizenry as the Chinese government is to US citizens. There's no, I mean, you were telling me, at least according to the argument, US citizens technically have legal recourse if social media companies based in the US are throttling their expression. But in practice, as we've seen for the last decade, that's not actually true. They don't actually have recourse in those situations, and they've been getting censored relentlessly as a result. So I'm okay with the TikTok ban going through. I'd rather it didn't happen, but I'd rather that happen than, and I'd rather have TikTok get banned and people get mad about it than a US company buy it out. Personally.
Yeah. I mean, there's a whole lot of risks espionage. It was really interesting. Last night, their discussion seemed to fall. Tim was arguing social decay, and the guest was arguing political philosophy or his moral set.
And I was just trying to throw in national security, which is what I think.
But Friday, the week before, it was when Riley Moore was on. The discussion was about intelligence gathering and national security threats and all that stuff. It was a very interesting discussion last night. Phil said, "I can't believe you were able to stay awake." No, I was on the edge of my seat listening to it. It was very, very interesting. But you know who's really going to suffer through all this is us, because so much of our content that we share with you guys comes from lunatics on TikTok.
I guess
lunatics.
All of the lunatics that we talk about are going to have to come from other countries.
They're going to go somewhere. You'll find them.
We'll just be reacting to British people making insane TikToks instead.
That sucks.
Okay. Great stuff.
All right. Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.